Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Nitro T3, their burliest cambered snowboard for park. This board features good old-fashioned camber, so from contact point to contact point, you got that arc of camber in there. This is going to give you the load, pop, snap, and drive of this board. If you don't know what traditional camber is, may God have mercy on your soul. This board is available in 155 and 158. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day that had overcast skies, warmer temps. For some reason there was snow falling, there was chunder snow, slushy snow, lumpy chundery snow, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. I don't say this lightly, but this could be the stiffest snowboard that I have ever ridden. And I mean ever. This thing is stiff. You get a little bit of play right out at the tip where the contact point is, and it just progressively stiffens through the middle with very little torsional flex. Now, when it comes to stability, this thing is a chop-killing, chunder-destroying beast of a board that's super stable. Any chatter you'd get out in the tip is pretty much killed off before it makes it through the contact point. You don't feel anything underfoot unless you drop down into a rut that you didn't see and your body gets jarred. This board is very damp, very smooth, and very, very stable. This board takes a lot to engage to get it to pop. I mean, a lot. It's not that it's overly snappy, it's that it's just reactive. So it wants to get back to that natural shape. So when you load it up, it wants to spring right back to its natural shape. Speed is key with popping with this board. And when you load it up and it reacts and you've got the right amount of speed, you friggin' boost. And I mean boost. Now when it comes to jumps, skip the small shit, go right to the friggin' big stuff. That's where it wants. If you're gonna be lazy and let the lip do all the work, yeah, the pop's gonna be mediocre, but if you load it up, this board is going to boost. It's going to snap. It's going to get you up in the air and send you further and farther. Basically, as I said, it's a highly reactive board that's so stiff, and when it gets pushed out of its natural shape, it reacts and rebounds right into it. And that's where the pop comes from. It's not that it's overly snappy and that there's additives to it. It's just the way this board is shaped makes it boost. Yeah, I tried to butter this thing and I died. You've got to use a lot of speed and a lot of strength to muscle this board out at the contact point to get it to engage into a butter. And when you do, it fights you the whole time. And even when you do butter, it's the most sloppy, soggy looking butter you've ever done. It just takes so much friggin' work to get it to do what you need it to do. Now, when it comes to jibbing, speed and strength are the big factors in this board. And you're gonna have the most mediocre looking nose or tail press on this thing. It's not what this board's designed for. And when you get sideways, you're pretty much doing a balancing act on the feature. Why? Because it's that goddamn stiff. It doesn't hug it, it doesn't clap out, it just balances and you're teeter-tottering depending which foot you put more weight on. This board has a fluid edge-to-edge transmission. It's not nimble, it's not quick. It's fluid and predictable. You know you're going to be on edge. You know you're going to be able to transition back and forth. With that said, when you're on edge, this thing feels so locked in, you're leaving a line behind you. And it's got so much power and precision behind it that very minimal weight fluctuations or adjustments change how you drive this board. When you push from the center of the board through the tail, you have such immense power, you can plow right out of the carve, through the turn, and then just transition back over to the next edge and repeat. This is a board that just cuts through the chop, the crap, the crud in front of you. You never feel like, I can't handle this, I can't do this. It does what you need it to do, and it just gets you there. This is a board for hauling ass, leaving a trench behind you, and hitting jumps, basically. Who's this board for? The hardest charging of freestyle guys that have a lot of weight, a lot of muscle, and go really fast and know how to drive a board. Someone that just absolutely loves camber. I'm not gonna lie, this board scared the fucking shit out of me. This board is too much board for me. It is aggressive, it is powerful, it is a demanding ride. The people that ride this are the 0.01% of snowboarders. Like, the average person watching this review will not be able to optimally get what they want out of this board. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. There's going to be one person that buys this board and gets their ass fucking handed to them and will not admit that this board handed them their ass on a silver platter. It is so frigging assertive. It is a workout. For something this twin and supposed to be for high-end park riding, yeah, it is. But, I mean, you gotta be like a 6'4", 230-pound ball of muscle from Norway to ride it. Comparable boards: the Amplid UNW8, the Solomon Ultimate Ride, the Burton Custom X. Binding recommendations: the Nitro Machine, the Ride A10, the Now O-Drive. This has been my review of the Nitro T3. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you gonna buy one? Who the hell is buying this thing? Anyways, leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.